What is going on, guys? Happy New Year. It is finally 2021. I know a lot of us are excited to put 2020 behind us. I think that 2020 kind of made everybody grow in a certain way they did not expect to have to, but if you did choose to grow from it, then more power to you. I'm excited, for 2021 because obviously, the pandemic just put such a halt on 2020 in so many ways. So leading into this video, guys, what we're going to be talking about today while I'm drinking my coffee, I'm going to go over it with you guys, is just going to be, guys, my 3 biggest tips for you to stay on track with your fitness goals in 2021. Okay, so we're gonna go over my 3 biggest tips, but before we actually even get into the video and go into that stuff, I wanna talk about, something else that I feel is lacked in a lot of people who are trying to start their fitness goals. You're like, okay, it's a new year, I'm gonna hire a coach, whether it's me or Greg Doucette or whoever it might be, right? You're all motivated, okay? You're motivated, you're excited, you wanna go hire a coach or just, get deep into a diet, whatever it is, okay? So the few tips I'll just give before we even get to the main video is gonna be this, okay? Pace yourself, number 1. Make sure that the things that you're doing and you're starting out doing are sustainable for you, okay? So if it's not sustainable for you to eat 6 meals a day, okay, and start your diet at 4,500 calories because you want to gain weight in bulk, then don't do that. Start out with 4 meals and 3,000 calories and make sure that every goal you set, you hit it, because you're going to be better off hitting that goal, 4 meals, 3,000 calories, than barely ever doing your 6 meals and falling off because it's too hard. So set realistic goals. And whatever the goals you do set for yourself are, okay, set the intention right by, not just letting the motivation push you, okay? You're not gonna be motivated every single day, so you have to use the discipline, okay, to get you through, all these things we're gonna talk about today, and to actually propel you forward with your fitness goals, because like I said, you're not gonna be motivated every single day, so you're gonna have to fall back on your discipline. And honestly, the days that you feel your worst are the days that you need to be doing the things that you don't want to do the most, because that's what makes those really good days, the days where you hit your PRs, where you have a pump in the gym and you're like, holy fuck, I never thought I'd look like this. Those days come directly from suffering through those days you don't want to, okay? And there's no other way you get to those good days without the bad. So anyway, that's what this video is kind of going to be about. It's just going to be some tips, 3 big tips, and I'm gonna kind of go into depth on those 3 tips. So yeah, stay tuned, guys. Enjoy this video. I'm gonna enjoy this vanilla Khalifa Farms oat creamer. It's dairy free. I try to go dairy free as much as possible, just because dairy is very inflammatory to your system, to your gut. Your micro gut biome is everything, guys. You don't want to be putting junky foods in your body. When I was younger, I remember I didn't give a shit what type of food I ate. I wanted calories. And even while I was cutting, I was like, I don't need to have the highest quality of calories. And it's just not true. Reason being is your micro gut biome gets completely beat up from a lot of these processed garbage foods that are out there. This is not the best creamer, but better than most. But the point is, like, a lot of these things out there have oils in them that are shitty. They have a lot of crap in them. So be careful with what you're consuming in 2021. Treat your body right and don't eat a bunch of processed fried crap. For tip numero uno of the day, we're going to go over diet, obviously. So this is one of the biggest factors with going to the gym, right? A lot of people, they go to the gym, they train their fucking ass off, but they're not dieting towards their goals, okay? They're not dieting towards bulking, towards cutting, towards recomping, whatever that might be. So I actually wrote down what I wanted to say for this, just like for the purposes of when it was really solid in my head, what I wanted to say. I wrote it down, so I figured I'm just gonna read that to you guys. And also I'm cooking my pre-workout meal, so I'm gonna show you guys what I'm eating for that after I read this. So I wrote down, make sure you really think about what your goals are before you set out on a diet. If you want to prioritize gaining lean muscle, then do a lean bulk for a long period. Don't heavy bulk and have to cut back every few weeks, then slowly lean bulk. Just start your bulk, if you're gonna bulk, as a lean quality bulk. So I always start my clients out or myself on lower calories. You can always increase them. Vice versa, if you're cutting, okay, start your calories higher, you can always drop them. If your priority is to lose body fat, start a diet that's conducive with cutting. So start with your maintenance calories. Don't start at a huge deficit. Add cardio in and slowly drop calories. Increase your cardio, and then once you start to get leaner and lose some weight, add refeeds in as necessary when your body is really, really flat from the diet and you feel super drained. And honestly, I wouldn't really recommend trying to cut down, especially in the winter, if you're under like 18% body fat. I would just try and do a very lean bulk or a recomposition. So that's gonna be my tips for dieting. If you guys need help, with actually how to go about specific diets and stuff, you can go to the link down below, check out my coaching, or check out the Power Fact. I can help you guys out with that stuff. But right here, we have what I'm gonna do for my pre-workout. So it's simple, guys. You don't have to eat chicken and fucking rice every meal to get healthy, quality fucking meals with good macros. So what I'm gonna make right now is just some shrimp seasoned up with some garlics and some cilantro. So I'm gonna throw that in a pan with some, actually I'm gonna use actual avocado oil. That's just a spray. So I'm gonna use some avocado oil up here. Now, the reason why I use avocado oil is because it has a high smoke point, so it's great to cook with. It's also much healthier than a lot of other shit oils out there. So, I'm also gonna be using my air fryer. This is a great pickup, guys. It makes your potatoes, even meats, taste really fucking good. So I highly recommend you guys do pick one of these up. I'm gonna make today just some potatoes. Not a crazy amount today because I'm going to the gym like very soon, so I don't wanna like overeat before the gym. Have a stomach ache or anything, but we're gonna make that amount of potatoes right here. And all I'm gonna do, guys, is fucking simple, man. Avocado oil, spray it up nice. This also helps it get crispy. Kind of toss them around a little bit. Boom, salt it the fuck up, get a nice pump. Okay, boom, put it on there, 400 heat. I'm gonna do like, it'll probably be like 12 minutes, it'll be ready, 10 to 12 minutes. Now, we have the shrimp seasoned, we have garlic, everything in there. So all I'm gonna do when this pan is hot is throw the avocado oil on there, throw the shrimp in, have yourself a meal. I'm also going to today just eat like 2 handfuls of spinach with this meal. So I always try to have greens with every single meal that I possibly can. Okay, micronutrients, and I found this out on prep, are so fucking important for just your well-being, how you actually feel, your energy levels. And you might think, oh, I'm bulking, bro, I don't need energy, I have energy. I'm telling you, eating your fruits and your veggies will keep you less lethargic throughout the day, allow you to be more productive mentally and physically. So make sure, guys, that you fucking eat your vegetables. Like, it actually helps with muscle building due to the fact you have more energy, hopefully, perform better in the gym, everything like that. So eat your veggies. Pressing the water out of the shrimp so they can get crispy. So I'm just gonna let them things cook up. And then salt.
The best of you was a no-show, even though I never thought so. I never knew you were with someone new. Memories, scenes in slow-mo, like I was born with a GoPro. I never knew you were with someone new. Let me stay the night again. I'm down and now I need a friend. Just let me stay the night again. I'm down and now I need a friend.
All right, so we are in the gym right now, just pulled up. I am about to hit one of my first push days of 2021. We're gonna be doing a more shoulder dominant push day, or at least starting out with shoulders for the first heavy pressing movement. So I'm gonna be starting out with like an overhead press in the Smith machine. But before we get into it, I wanna give you guys kind of tip number 2, the big, out of the 3 that I wanna give you guys for today. So I also wrote some bullet points down for this as well. This tip is just gonna be how to progress in the gym, okay? So I wrote some bullet points down just so I remember it, because I really wanted to think about it when it was fresh in my mind. First thing, being on a structured program where you can tangibly see the progressive overload from week to week / month to month. If you guys don't know how to do that, you don't have a program, you can go to the link down below, check out my DUP program, phenomenal program. I've had so many people give me some great feedback. So yeah, that's that. The other thing is, okay, actually pushing hard in the gym, using high intensity for your workouts, and making sure you're using small rest times. You should be struggling on your last few reps of each movement. Obviously, you don't want to be going to failure in every single movement, but close to it, okay? Like, if you're not pushing yourself intensity-wise, doing more sets, more reps, more weight over time, you're not going to grow how you want to be growing. So you need to be doing that, period. Third thing, don't ego lift. I did it growing up, and it only caused injuries, which made me have to kind of take steps back, right? So if you are doing something you shouldn't be doing and you fuck your back up, okay, you're not going to be able to train properly for 2, 3, 4 months. Was it worth it to do that, one fucking rep of squats? It wasn't. So make sure you check your ego at the door. Don't just be fucking coming in here lifting with shit form. Every single time you come in, you should be trying to get your form better and better and better until it's almost perfect. It's never going to be perfect, but until it's almost damn near perfect. Those are some of the biggest tips that I wish that I had when I was, even 4, 5, 6 years ago, even 3 years ago probably. So yeah, if you guys abide by all of those things, you will make fucking progress in the gym. It's that simple. Intensity, programming, and not lifting weights that you shouldn't be lifting. So that's pretty much that. Now we're gonna write down the sets and the reps for every single movement so you guys can follow along for this workout. I hope you guys enjoy the workout. Definitely go try it out. All right, so we're coming at you with tip number 3 of the video. So I'm standing by Stairmaster. You guys may be able to infer what I am going to say next, okay? So the next thing is going to be keeping cardio in your routine year round, okay? So I remember, I hated cardio. When I was cutting, I always thought I'm gonna lose muscle, I do cardio, I'm gonna lose muscle, I do cardio, I'm gonna lose muscle. So I wouldn't do a lot of cardio when I was cutting. I would barely do any. When I was bulking, I wouldn't even think about doing cardio. And what I recommend is always doing cardio, a good amount too. I mean, when I'm bulking in the off season, quote unquote, I'll do 20 to 30 minutes of cardio after my workout, or I'll ride my bike. So I got into biking, and so I'll ride 20 miles, which I'll burn 1,000 calories doing that. So I do a lot of cardio, right? And I do that because number 1, okay, it's really good for your cardiovascular system, your health. Number 2, it's gonna keep you leaner, okay? This is a really good way, to go too far on your bulk, right? It's a really, really good way to do that. And so what I recommend you guys do is when you're bulking 20 to 30 minutes daily, just like when you're cutting, just don't really stop cardio. I believe that it's something you should keep in your regimen all the time for health and to stay lean. You don't have to go do an hour every day, but 20, 30 minutes, you're only gonna burn 300 calories. It's gonna be healthy for you. And on top of that, you'll be able to, eat a little bit more food. So it's something that I always recommend now. It's something that when I was younger, I didn't do, and I see the importance of now. So That's going to be tip number 3 for you guys. So if you did enjoy the video, you guys want to see more videos like this, leave a comment, leave a like as well. Or if you hated the video, you can dislike it, but I'd appreciate it if you didn't do that. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.